No shot offered. Quick onto that in the infield.
They managed to counter the spin well. Nice delivery, played away safely. Sterling is keeping things tight.
Got right in behind it.
That was a good slow ball. Picked up well, though. Got that defensive shot in, nice and simple.
End of the over. None from it. It's not easy to bat on this pitch by the looks of it, so they'll have to keep their heads.
Right over the top of it, nicely smothering the spin there.
Gee, they're bowling well at the moment. They complete another very good over.
Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest, though, from the batter. Morgan just needs...
Yep. Well placed. Should get a single. Yep. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That was a much better shot. Finally troubling the scorer with a beautiful shot for 4.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Yep. Got that away nicely.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing, out of the middle, and raced to the boundary.
It's been a great... There'll be runs here. Nice shot.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot. Driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. Finds the edge. The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. Maybe there was some bat on that. Seems the only reason to review it.
How close is that? Could be the wicket. Nothing picked up from the bat. This could spell trouble.
A brilliant decision to review. They bat on. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. Got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Negated the spin well then. Got nicely on top of the bounce.
Walter, the left armour, is the new bowler. From the great southern stand end.
No interest in that one from the batter. Walter will be wanting to hone in on a better line and length to make them play next time. Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Misses everything.
A bit of shape on the ball as they let it go through. Tailed just a little at the end as it went through to the keeper.
Wow, that's missed the lot. The over ends with no change to the scoring. After some superb bowling, looks tough to find. Ways of getting the ball away. Harmison coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
Misses out there on the short, wide one. A little bit of wobble on that ball and it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough alone.
Great shot through the gap.
Punched out of the middle of the bat with great timing. It's raced to the boundary.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on. Walter from the great southern stand end.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Yes, nice bowling.
There'll be one run here for them.
Nice running between the wickets. Clipping the pads, not the bat though. I don't think there was any bat on that as they come through for the single.
Yes. Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
It was in the gap pretty much all the way along the ground to the boundary rope. Off to a good start now.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Wait, yes.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs. End of the over, 7 runs coming from it. Australia are 108 for 1. Right off the middle of the bat.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Cool. I don't... think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Well, that was just an awesome delivery. Whiz past the batsman. The umpire says that's the first of 2.
Beaten on the drive.
Harmison with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Nice solid defensive shot.
Very full, sprayed the ball a bit, but they're content leaving it alone.
6 runs added there. Australia are 114 for 1.
Yep.
Hit that hard, nailed it.
Got that one. Clean out of the middle. 4 off a brilliant shot.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. would have been really happy with that last shot.
Nice bowling.
Not a great shot in the end. Practices the shot again. Just need to keep their head down now.
Oh, well bowled.
Another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
Yep.
Timed that brilliantly.
And that brings up the 50 partnership for these two.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate? They certainly don't feel like they've got anything on that, but almost every fielder is asking the question. There's a challenge. Not sure what good it'll do. Looks unlikely it'll be overturned.
I'm not hearing anything on this. That could be trouble. Was there an edge? This could be trouble.
No change to the decision, and the review is lost. They thought there were two noises. The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket.
Oh, well bowled.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
That's the over. Australia are 123 for 2. Nicked it. Huge appeal. Good catch. Out.
Really tried to push the scoring along and managed to do so for a while, but in the end, it's just one risk too many.
It's a long way back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them. And then push on.
Yep.
Nicely played. Perfect timing.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Smith has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. No shot offered.
You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper. Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
4 runs added there. Australia are 127 for 3.
Nice bowling.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. That's poor play.
That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
That was a massive shot, middled and...
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. Drives and misses everything.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
Oh, well bowled. Oh, yes, nice bowling.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there, down the ground.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Yes, nice bowling.
Australia weren't given much of an opportunity. A very tidy over. The players are making their way off the field at the end of the session. A great one, in my opinion. Join me again soon.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through. A little bit of wobble on that ball, as it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though. Smith watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper. No interest on that occasion to play at the ball.
Oh, well bowled.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
The end of a very precise over of bowling. No runs coming from it. David, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the great southern stand end.
Oh, well bowled.
Edge. Amazing delivery. And straight into the safe hands of the keeper.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the... Gone, but not for many.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder? Really good over. Takes a wicket, keeps it tight. Somehow they've got to find the best. Boundaries. Allen, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Nice shot.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on. Good bit of timing there.
Just a little bit of room given. The power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
Shots are certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. That's 2 boundaries in 2 balls.
Yep.
Perfectly timed.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear.
Oh, nice bowling.
Smith shakes their head. He was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
That's going a long way. What a shot that is.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Misses everything.
Well bowled.
22 runs added in that over. Australia are 166 for 4. Got right in behind it.
Right on top of the spin. Keeps it out well.
Solid
yes,
defence,
nice
very
bowling.
compact.
Just slowing things down. Nothing too risky on that delivery. Just keeping the bowler honest. A well-directed short ball sways out of the way.
That's really high. Don't think anyone is close. 4 runs added in that over. Australia are 100.
A bit of shape on the ball as they let it go through. Tailed just a little at the end as it went through to the keeper.
Super piece of timing.
Perhaps that slipped out of the hand a little during the release. Smith didn't mind and sent it high and handsome over the boundary rope for 6.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Wow, that's missed the lot.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
That's off the middle of the bat.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. End of the over, 10 off it. Australia are 180 for... ...4. David from the great southern stand end.
No interest in that one from the batter. David will be wanting to hone in on a better line and length to make them play next time. Right over the top of it, nicely smothering the spin there.
Nice bowling.
Negated the spin well then, got nicely on top of the bounce. Well-directed short ball, sways out of the way.
Well, that's the end of a great display of bowling. No score from it. Nicely putting.
Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest, though, from the batter. Allen just needs to continue finding good spots now. Bit of shape on the way through. Smith happy just to watch it go by. Shoulders, arms, and true to the wicketkeeper. Just need to settle down. The timing is off. These deliveries are there to be hit, but it's a time for cool heads.
Allen ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket. Power and precision in that shot.
Quick to get onto that sweep. It was beautifully placed and beautifully struck for 4.
David shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Struck it nicely. Could go to the boundary.
That's the 50 partnership between these two, gaining some momentum nicely for the team.
Strokes it languidly away to the fence. A lovely shot.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
England found some good rhythm in that over. They'll want to maintain it going forwards. Nice solid defensive shot.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Edge. Yep. Keeper can't take it. Not sure anyone will cut that off.
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, know the areas they need to be hitting. That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. Australia are 109. 24 for 4.
A lovely shorter ball. Just keeping them honest. Still got a chance to use another one in this over.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
What a great shot that was. Onto the front foot really quickly. No stopping that one.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch. And as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score. That's right off the meat of the bat.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Drilled it. No chance there for the fielders. No interest in that one from the batter. David will be wanting to hone in on a better line and length to make them play next time. They managed to counter the spin well. Nice delivery, played away safely. David is keeping things tight.
Over. Australia are 202 for 4. Middle that one. Great timing.
Fielders there in the covers, but they put it right into the gap. That's a beautiful shot. You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper.
Right off the middle. Of the bat.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away. Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
Really good innings to bring up the half-century. Impressive batting, and they'll want to push on from here.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over, that one. Too many loose deliveries.
Oh, well bowled. Oh, well bowled. Yes, nice bowling.